wait for this to come up and we'll pause that. Okay. Just close all of that. Okay. This game going. You can press the new game button.
Do we know that it's actually showing this game? Did you check?
Yeah, let me double check again.
Because I don't know if we had I don't even remember how you set up capture for the last game.
It was just full screen capture.
Okay, so it should just be showing on the monitor.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't even remember how you set up that.
There you go.
Well, you can see my fine taskbar down here and all these things.
Yield finds taskbar. All right, so let's see.
People saying, when will I dev some programs? Look, I have to play every game.
So yeah, it looks like, oh my god. So we have to adjust each font size manually? That seems less than good, but at least I guess we can. So if we do new game, and
Yeah, I would like a bigger font if I'm showing back here.
Yeah, so, oh crap. What is it? Okay. Options.
Maybe it's like some games where you can't change the difficulty after you start. You can't change the font size.
All right, so like that's like 24. This is like, I don't know. I'm just clicking the up arrow. I mean, I have no idea how big it should be, right? And it's not going to show us. Is that bigger, smaller?
Let's go a little bigger because
Okay.
the thing is, text is easier to read when it's not so wide.
Well, I can shrink that down too.
Yeah.
So I can like,
Yeah, but then the rest of our screen just has like steam on it. But I guess that's fine.
Well, here.
Okay.
Oh, but that's animating. I was gonna say we could put some.
You are missing new features. Install the latest Windows 10 update.
Because I feel like this would be the right thing to do, is just like that, and then switch it. Oh, I can't do it. You
We
know,
need to open Magnum screensaver.
it just fights me every step of the way, Windows does. Oh, wait. No, don't.
Someone's asking me what do I think about IGN giving Celeste a 10 out of 10? I don't care that much about game reviews, so if the reviewer liked it, 10 out of 10, great. Didn't I sell that apartment? Well, I don't own it. I'm renting it, and I'm about to move out, but I have not yet moved out. That is a deal.
Alright, well, that almost worked. I was like, if I put Chrome there and make it full screen, we could put
You
some
gotta write
back
some
there.
quick JavaScript that puts a
But-
background killer.
But the problem is this shows up over it, so there's nothing, that doesn't really help, unfortunately. So there's that. Because otherwise, yeah, I mean, we could just have... Now it's clean, right?
It's an annoying color, but
What color would you like?
that color.
Oops. Done fucked up, son.
Yeah, if someone said OBS window capture instead of screen capture, I'm not worried about what you guys are seeing. I want to play this game in a nice way.
Oops.
Is there no margin padding option in the menu?
I didn't see one. Doesn't mean there isn't, but... So what color would you like, John?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Like, what's the game color scheme? That's not too bad.
Something like that?
Sure. I mean, then we could hide the taskbar if we want.
I don't know how to do that without ruining for all of your stuff, so I'll put it, oops.
No, I don't mean that bar. Well, okay, that's the bookmarks bar.
Yeah, if you want to hide that, you can, but it'll hide it
Isn't
on
it
all your
Control
stuff.
B or?
You know,
It's
I
not
don't
hiding.
really have a bookmarks bar, so I don't really know how you do that. But I'm sure there is a way.
There's no, okay, we have this auto hide situation on the taskbar, which is annoying. There's no more manual hide, unhide taskbar.
And in theory, this should be like,
I tried hitting Control B and Control Shift B and neither one works.
that seems kind of weird, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a, oops, is there a thing in here where if
Well,
you
I
go
bet it works in this mode.
if you go to like the view menu, isn't there some kind of settings or some shit?
Let me just,
Like in here?
I don't know, just
Now you've done it.
didn't realize that we had navigated it right now. Oh, that's the, well, now it's all over. Okay, wait, yeah, Control B, what happened? That used to.
I don't know. Oh, it like did do something, but it was weird. It doesn't really hide it or something.
Yeah, I guess they updated Chrome, and now bookmarks are mandatory.
So wait,
Whatever.
what did you do? Control B. How did you make it become light or not? What were you hitting? How did you do that?
Control Shift B did that.
Okay. I'm kind of interested to know what that means. This is the who like what happens?
Okay, so
like how does the
firstly-
world even function? Why are we
I-
in this world?
I don't know.
What is going on?
Okay, the first thing I'm going to say is, let me just. I don't want any of these bookmarks. These are all. Can I just. Fucking.
Do you have Firefox?
No.
Launch Edge. Because
Really?
you won't have anything in that.
Well, probably Microsoft put some stuff, right? Welcome to the web.
And now see if you hit F12 if it goes full screen. I'm sorry, F11. Nope.
All right. Well,
Oh yes, it did. It got rid of it. Okay, this is it. This is all we need. We're good.
all right.
We're good here. I don't care about that. So all I need to do now is just. How did you? Okay, there's the F12 key. How'd you get that up there? So all I need to do now is just take care of this crap.
I could have just put up my slideshow program full screen with like a blank slide with a color.
All right. So let's take a look here. We've got this sort of gunmetal gray there. Surely there's a way to edit this color. No? Or are you shitting me? Like I can't edit the color with a color picker? Alright. Ah, fuck you. Yeah, there we go.
All right, quality. That only took 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Computers are the future.
Ridiculous. It's like how many people's fuck up can we work around in 1 second?
People keep saying OBS. We don't care about OBS. We care about what
No, we
we're
don't
looking
care
at.
about what you're looking at. We do not care at all what you're looking at. That's like if you're one of those pro streamers.
Yeah.
We care about what we're looking at, and OBS ain't gonna help us none. Alright. It is weird that there isn't even a margin in the game window. Like, there's no margin at all. It's right up to the edge.
That is weird.
Which is
we gotta look at the
bit
options.
weird, but okay.
How do we look at options?
You gotta get to type menu.
Fonts, MISC.
Is it in fonts?
You can integrate with Dropbox,
Yeah.
but you can't.
Is there in the fonts menu? Use the main game font for input. Well, yeah. No, I think literally like it's just they never opened a book on typography.
All right. That's weird.
All right.
All right.
So let's see what's up here. Let's get this going. A lot of front matter here. Dear Mr. Knight, congratulations on your 5th anniversary.
What if I want to play this game as a woman?
Well, maybe it's like in the future where like
Oh, it's like Mr.
It's like in Star
Savick.
Trek, Mr. Savick. It's not necessarily. It's just a generic
Okay.
name. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's some sort of a suggestion. By the way, also incorrect quote usage, like in the previous game.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have the M dashes, so
Yeah.
give them some
That's
credit.
it's a step up. All right, they'll be waiting. Side door.
So
Imposter syndrome.
we woke up in a lab again.
Right.
This is the second game in a row we woke up in a lab. We look up from the letter and
Can
we
you
survey the
Groundhog
room.
Day in this game?
The Lower Manhattan space. Oh, look, there's a lab in Lower Manhattan? Okay, that's new.
Well, it's a fictional world.
Where Manhattan has reasonable prices.
I mean, look, after Chase Manhattan Bank has all the money,
right.
what are they going to do?
Yeah.
They have to do fundamental research on like
Something.
something.
They need to
How do
figure
you
out how to put
expand?
even more money in the same space. Like they just keep increasing the money density so they can put it all into a smaller and smaller concentration.
Yes.
And eventually they have all the money in like a thing that's that big.
Yeah.
And they have to contract with Intel's like clean room to like get the money. Alright. So we have journals on a lab stool, we have a fridge, a microwave, futon, there's all sorts of stuff in here.
I don't think we're going to need to
Closet
do
door, look at magazine, some tips on play a game type of. Okay. Alright, here we oops. That speaker is gonna do its thing there.
that. Oh, also the mic is facing the wrong direction. So it's probably not as crisp and wonderful.
Crisp and delicious.
There we go. That's maybe better. I don't know.
Alright, so how we doing here?
Look, game.
The space is tiny. Okay, this is what it just said. The walls are roasted bare silver, old frame magazine cover.
I do not live at the lab.
Next magazine cover.
I do not live at the lab.
Teen Genius. That's us, man. We are Teen Genius.
Wait, I'm playing a guy who's like 28.
I guess.
I can't identify with that.
This game has representation issues. It's
Yes.
not like allowing us to choose
I'm a
our age.
28-year-old
This is
male
ageist.
who is
This
probably
ageist.
white.
This is ageist.
Yes.
Is what this game is. You are carrying a letter.
Okay.
You uncrumple the crisp white Inculab letterhead that you were once happy to see. It says you must prove that your new laser works by the end of the day today. Looking at it reminds you there are a bunch of people lined up in the hall waiting to be interviewed.
That is a very harsh deadline, I will say. That people are pissed off at you.
So open fridge. Oh yeah, we're taking those. I love chicken nuggets. What?
I want to take the nuggets.
Okay, so there's just stuff in the refrigerator that we can't touch because hey.
You know what? I bet you actually have to pick those up while wearing a hazmat suit. I bet that's actually.
So the closet has been locked since we got here. All right. So it crashes open, and a wild-eyed, whirling dervish of a young man He has thrown himself on the futon.
I'm Jack's complete lack of surprise.
Jack dashed around the room picking up pieces of equipment to examine and throwing them over his shoulder when he's done. What?
You got a score.
So this guy is basically Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Like, this is Jim Carrey has entered the game.
Yes, totally. Chicken McNuggets.
Interesting. Okay. Bodgers can do magic. So he also thinks our fridge is a problem. So this has like a built-in like guidance thing.
If I'm a bodger, how did I get to be an inventor in the first place? If all these things are messing up.
He slips a blindfold over our eyes and everything goes dark for a moment while you hear some bumping and scraping as through the room. Okay. Plants notes. He whips off the blindfold and returns. Okay. Bodgers do two things well. We solve puzzles when we use magic. Simple puzzle. Figure out the charm that will solve it. He hands you a small black book. A book of charms. Okay.
Look at the ceiling.
And we have never unlocked the closet, so this will be the first time that will happen.
Yeah, so just untape the key.
It's on the ceiling.
Just take it.
We have to cast a spell, man.
So, I will point out, the game understood untape key, which the last game,
Oh,
no
yeah,
way
would
in
never
fucking
have-
hell
yeah, would
was it
never.
going to understand that. So that's pretty good.
Okay. So this is kind of interesting.
Okay,
So it's
so-
like, as we look around,
So you could
okay.
look at the...
Okay, so we can look at the like refrigerator and stuff like that.
Oh, there were differences in the room after you
Yeah.
were blindfolded. All right.
Not fabulous. Okay.
All right, look at the magazine. TV.
There's a notice.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright. What else do we have here? Okay. So it just says that.
Try dropping everything. It might be weighing you down. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would.
Oh.
Oh, right. Now you do it. And it'll be just high enough.
All right.
Let's open the closet.
Okay. So it's basically like Real Genius. When you go to the
I don't
closet with
remember
Laszlo.
anything about that movie.
Are you serious?
I'm not sure if I ever really saw it, actually.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
A council chamber. An elevator to the east and a panel covering the pod to the north. What do they mean by panel covering the pod?
Well, I guess that's the one we just wrote in on, right? So.
Oh, it's like covering the pod entrance. So it's like a door, I guess.
I guess so.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that's good. They have the exits in the status line. Notice that. Oh, there's a map. Wait, what? Are you serious?
I don't want you to tell me that I can't have my map up. Don't you okay.
Alright, well, that's... We're just gonna have to occasionally refer to the map.
That really sucks, dude.
With an ampersand after it.
All right. Well, we're in the council chamber, and then there's
Just
some
go-
like
go west
there's some
and just go
like
around the loop.
some
Clouds. Let's go see the clouds.
jizzed our map.
Cloud dinguses.
All right. So what's in here? I'm sorry.
It's just
The tones of light
exits.
flame, parade of portraits line the walls. There's a missing portrait. It's in the case. Contains scenes showing how suspected magic users have been persecuted. Okay. All right. There's an elevator. How?
That's weird.
So basically, it's the spell book is just pure magic. Like, this is not that dissimilar from the other game. Only instead of having rituals on pieces of paper, there's just something that you like get triggered in the environment, and it's like, okay, now I've got
It's
this
certainly
spell.
going to be easier to type the things.
Thank God.
It's annoying though, like, what if you just never looked at that metal plate? Like, why is that? Like, that's again, it's one of these conventions that adventure games think that's interesting for some reason, but it's like not. Because you can easily not do that.
Yeah, why would your...
And why? What is interesting about inspecting
A metal plate,
everything
yeah.
everywhere?
Yeah, right.
You know, I just don't. It's a thing that it's so ingrained in the idea of what these games are that if you would suggest to people that their game should be even solvable without that, I don't know what they would do.
Well, I might ask this sort of broader question and say, when you describe the room, why don't you just describe all the stuff that I need to know?
Look at. Yeah.
Like, why am I asking you about all of these things when really I only really want to engage with the game in a meaningful way?
Because for most of these games, and again, I'm not talking about this one because we haven't played this one enough yet, but for most of these games, if you did that, the game would go away because the game was just that, right? Which is fine. So do that, make the game go away, and then figure out how to make it interesting again, right? And nobody really, very few people take that step. But the field will not advance unless you do that. All right.
You ventured your card attentively brushing one hand along the rough stone wall for guidance. Okay. Can we take it?
Apparently not.
All right. Is that all there is?
Sure, go west.
Okay. Okay. Well, at least they did that, so we don't have to read the footnotes.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So this is basically just giving us spells and text.
We didn't get a spell from that room, though. The Bible room.
Do you think we should have?
We did in the other books, the other rooms. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. You gotta scroll back, and I gotta read the thing.
These are getting a little bit more ridiculous, but okay. Okay.
I don't think I believe that number, given that the GDP of the USA is single-digit trillions of dollars.
Yes, it's a pretty ridiculous assertion,
Yes.
but hey, it's a text adventure,
Yes.
not an economics textbook.
So we didn't get a spell here either.
No.
Gotta get that cloud.
Okay. How do I cast a spell on?
Just say Amana suit.
Hmm. Okay. This game kind of reminds me of like the AAA version of like a text adventure where there's like lots of like cutscene at the beginning and you don't really get to do anything for a while it's like showing you all the stuff.
You
and
got
you're
to
on
type
train
the words.
ride, right?
You got to type the words.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the whole game is like this. We don't know. Right?
That's true. I was assuming that it becomes less like that.
And we'll see.
But
This seems like the end of the intro, but
a parade of portraits line the walls. We already did that part. Jack is beside you. It looks like you're ready to go. Here's our problem. We're standing directly underneath the city's Museum of Technology. And they're holding their annual Tech Expo. The Thaumeter is in Glick Hall. Steal it, subvert it, destroy it, disable it. We don't care what you do.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Elevator.
Can we just hit the 2 button?
Okay, do it again.
So we don't have to go to 1. Alright. I'm assuming this gets bigger if I put it over here so we can actually read some of it. Elevator, passage, balcony, basement.
Just say down, maybe.
What's east?
That's the elevator.
So it's down? Oh, so we can go down the lobby this way as well. Alright. Alright. Well,
Well, we gotta steal some pieces and make our laser work, man. You didn't look at the sign, man.
that's a really bad pun. So I want to go north, I guess, from the lobby then?
Yep, that was the instructions.
Doesn't seem like there's anything here.
You keep going north, man. Where's the Rad Game Tools booth?
Yeah, it's a good question.
I don't think
Getting
I
a
like
bad
that.
feeling
Yeah,
about this.
I don't like that. Okay. Hold on. I might have to ban someone called $1 Million Ideas from the chat. Hey Casey, do you want to consider investing in a game project that could potentially make $1 million? From someone called $1 Million Ideas?
So what I will say is I initially wouldn't have said yes, but after I see now that I see there's like a cat with sunglasses
With some gamepads.
with some gamepads,
on the side.
I'm thinking
Maybe that's the $1 Million Idea.
it could be. It could be. Agreed.
Yeah, we're not going to look at that right now.
I would point out some other thing, which is that like you can't really do anything anymore for $1 million in games. Really.
Yeah, like what?
So
I can't make
a
a
$1 million
game for $1 million.
idea is like that. Like workers in the game industry cost a lot of money.
Yeah, if you
It's
said to me,
the salaries are very high,
if you
at least
said
in
to
the
me,
U.S.
hey man, I'm going to give you $1 million to make a game, I would be like,
No, but that's
I'll
not.
make a text adventure.
No,
I
this
guess.
is $1 million idea. So you're saying like you might make $1 million
Might
off.
make
It's
$1 million,
like that's
yeah.
not enough of a return most of the time now because your company has such high burn rates
$1 million
normally, right?
probably runs my company for 8 or 9
If we
months.
moved somewhere with cheaper cost of living and cheaper salaries, then $1 million goes a long way. But in the U.S., especially like San Francisco or Seattle,
Now, Mr.
It's
Horse
like-
Burial wants me to send him $15.
that seems more reasonable.
That's a better deal.
That's
I
a
think.
much better deal
Because that
then
way I know what's happening.
you just lose
financially.
$15 and
Yeah.
that's it. And that seems
and somebody
that
gets
seems
coffee.
reasonable.
Somebody gets in fact probably 5 coffees for $15.
Maybe 5 coffees with tax, probably 2
And
coffees
if
and
they
change.
go to a coffee place that gives you one of those cards where they punch it out, then you
And
get credit
futures,
towards
yes,
more
and
coffees.
coffee futures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Pseudonym search has moved to Australia. That's that place that Flight of the Conchords is from.
Yeah, no, I like Australia, man. I've been to Australia once. It was a good time. It was a long time ago. It's probably time for me to go
I've
again.
never been.
It's nice and sunny there.
I've never been to New Zealand either. So
Melbourne, Australia has really good coffee shops and nice weather. And if I get sick of American taxes, maybe I'll go there. It's probably lower there.
you think?
I don't know.
That
Maybe
seems
not.
optimistic.
How communist is Australia?
This game has no relationship to Hadean lands, as far as I know.
$1 Million Ideas is telling me he can build an awesome demo for $5K. Listen, bro. Healthcare benefits and rent for an office. No, it's just salaries. Salaries take almost all of a game budget. Even in San Francisco, where office prices are absurd.
They still can't compete with salaries
still-
because salaries are just very high.
Yeah, and
Thanks largely to the web. Like,
Yeah.
if .coms weren't a thing, it probably wouldn't be nearly as bad.
Yeah, a ridiculously expensive office for our team costs at this point probably about between 1.7 and 2 employees worth of money, depending on
Yeah.
how much that person is getting paid, which is what their job is and all that, which is non-trivial. I'd rather hire a person, but it's
Yeah.
like not that much.
Around here, it wouldn't even be that much.
No, it wouldn't.
Around
It
here,
wouldn't.
office space would be is
No,
less than.
that's in San Francisco, which is probably the most expensive.
It's the
place to
very
rent an
most
office
expensive real
in the
estate
USA.
in the world, probably.
Maybe the world.
Well,
I don't
not-
know
maybe
about
not the
like
world, maybe
Tokyo or
not,
whatever,
yeah.
but.
Probably not talking about maybe someplace in China that's very valuable, or Hong Kong, maybe.
Stay Thirsty wants a new coffee carafe fee. Comparable communism in Australia.
Here's $1 million idea for you. $1 million ideas. You ready for this? Because I've been thinking about great names, spoonerized names for
Yeah.
products.
Yep.
What do you think of Bold Crew Cold Brew?
That's $1
It's
million
pretty good.
idea.
That's $1 million idea right there.
That's
Wouldn't
$1
you
million
say?
idea.
Wouldn't you say?
Put that next to the jump to
You ready?
conclusions, Matt.
You ready for another one?
Yes.
Palm Coast Compost. Very good. Spoonerized, I'm telling you, there's a lot of great spoonerized boot rear root beer. There's just a lot of really high quality spoonerized
I don't want to
names.
think about someone's butt when I'm drinking root beer.
I don't either, man. But these are $1 million ideas.
Okay, they are $1 million.
All right.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true. All right.
Don't be stealing those, chat.
Yeah, don't be.
That's
stealing.
patent pending.
Those are $1 million.
Those are patent
ideas.
pending names.
We just this was our first. In order to file for a trademark, for example,
It has to be used.
It has to be used.
It does
and
have to be used. We just used it.
Yes.
Yes. Well, pretentious means that you're pretending. So what you mean is sarcastic. So the correct statement would be, maybe if you guys just saw the video, you wouldn't be so sarcastic about it. But that's probably unlikely because I'm sarcastic about just about everything. Why are we playing text adventures? I don't know. We both grew up on text adventures, so, you know.
Okay, so I'm hoping, since this game seems to be very, it seems to be trying to be a very user-friendly game. So in a user-friendly game that had things hidden in places like this, one thing that you might do is just have the Jack's complete lack of surprise.
Like tell you where everything
Like,
is.
nudge you about things if you don't get it. Or
Like, what? You didn't have that spell yet? You should probably look for it or something like.
in the percolator
Yeah.
or whatever.
So
So
you need to get some food. You're just eating seeds.
I'm eating seeds. We'll get food later. We're not done with this sprint
All
here.
right.
It's Matthew Van Devender. Hey, some other guy in the chat has $1 million idea. You should talk to him.
So there was a game. There was a game that got entered in the Indie Mega Booth, whose name I can't remember, and which I don't know if it came out yet or what.
No.
But that was like ASCII art, and it was pretty baller actually. And
Oh.
I was waiting for it.
I remember that video.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I want to play that game, but I never heard
I don't
about it
remember
again.
what game it was.
And so I don't know what's going on.
Isn't it like time that you would be getting the Sears Mega Booths submissions? Yeah. So an interesting thing is all our spells start with the letter A. I wonder if it's either the whole game just has A spells,
That would be
or if we're in chapter 1 and there's 26 chapters.
That'd be a lot of spells.
It'd be about as many as that last game.
Well,
Okay, now we're pretentious because we don't believe in the $1 million idea.
I didn't disbelieve in $1 million idea. I was trying to say that I don't think $1 million ideas are useful.
Well,
They're too
It
low,
also-
low monetary
really, well, there's also
is the main problem.
there's a lack of sufficient specification, so it could be $1 million Zimbabwe dollars.
It could be $1 million Zimbabwe dollars. It could be $1 million 1901 dollars. In which case, we're massively undervaluing this idea.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
should pay this to immediately because
Sign me up for that.
that
deal.
would be like a fantastic deal, right?
Yeah.
So I do agree that depending on the right.
Dude,
I like that not only does this person not like us making fun of the concept,
now Matthew's game is a $100
Right.
idea. That's
but
good.
also doesn't understand what pretentiousness is.
Yeah.
Which is typical.
No,
because
pretentious is just bad in a way I don't
pretentiousness means douchebag, which is fine. You can just call me a douchebag, and that's fine. But pretentious, that's not the same as pretentious.
But it's not douchebag when someone comes into your chat
Right.
where you're playing games and
Yeah.
hanging out and talking to people and like tries to get money from you. That's the douchebag move.
Well, that's the douchebag move, but it's also we're all being douchebags here, I guess is what I'm saying. But
A little
no
bit.
one is being pretentious so far.
Well, okay, look.
As far as I know.
No,
Nobody has actually said anything pretentious. Saying something pretentious would be like, I only drink. I only look.
I only
at-
drink Bold
yes,
Crew Cold
Bold
Brew.
Crew Cold Brew.
Yes.
Yes. It's beneath me, right? It's like, I suppose even that's not really pretentious. That's putting on airs, which is not the same. Pretentious, I really have to just pretend.
The thing that this guy doesn't understand.
I'm way too important for all of this. That's
No,
pretentious.
it's
that would be pretentious.
I'm not being pretentious. I am, however, being
Dismissive?
well, not exactly dismissive, more active than that. I'm being contemptuous.
Contemptuous. That's a
Because,
good term,
so if somebody comes into my chat
yeah.
and it's like, oh, I've been working really hard on this game. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It's my indie game. Will you please take a look at it?
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, probably not right now. Maybe later, maybe not. 'cause
Send me an
people-
email, yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's like, they're excited about the idea.
It's
right?
earnest, yeah.
Yeah. When somebody comes in and they're like, hey man, I've got $1 million
Right.
idea. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Don't forget the cat with
Like,
glasses, bro.
As if I'm a suit wearing biz guy, first of all.
Right.
As if what interests me about a game is that it could make $1 million, second
Right,
of all. Right. And third, that somebody thinks that $1 million is a lot of money in America.
Right, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot for an individual. When you talk about how much games have to make to be profitable, it's not a lot of money. And so when you say that, it's like, okay, this person doesn't really understand games business at all. Therefore, their business plan probably isn't
It's
a
probably
real business
suspect,
plan.
yeah.
It's probably not a plan. I don't know. All sorts
Yeah.
of things flash through my head at that
Yeah.
point. But I am contemptuous of it just because, like, you're harshing our mellow, man. You're coming in, we're playing the game here, and you're trying to be all Goldman Sachs on our ass.
Yeah.
But it's like Goldman Sachs, right? It's
Yeah.
like Goldman Sachs from someone who doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So,
It's like Goldman alto sax. Or
Goldman out, jazz, sax.
Yeah. So Matthew Van de Vender is presenting a much more, I think, genuine offer, which is that he believes he has ideas which could cost us millions.
That
of
is
dollars.
legit.
And I believe him.
that.
I
Yes.
believe that if we went to him and said, "Hey, Matt, we need to blow some cash and we don't want to get anything back from it," he could be like, "I've got it.
Yeah.
Here you go, guys. Here's something."
Yeah.
It's like Pokemon Go, but with the Sean Spicer license.
Okay. How, I feel like people aren't pursuing the Sean Spicer license with as much vigor as they could be.
They're probably not. No.
I mean, Saturday Night Live certainly went there.
The Saturday Night Live.
That IP is, the Sean
yes.
Spicer IP is not being exploited since then.
Melissa McCarthy could be getting a lot more. I mean, to be fair, she doesn't exactly need the work. I mean, she's got plenty of other things to do.
Like we said yesterday, that after a while IPs get old and then they're big again, right? And like maybe we're at that part of the Spicer era where it's time to it's like the Spider-Man reboot, right? There needs to be a Sean Spicer reboot.
I 100% agree that there should be a Spicer Man reboot.
Yeah.
How about The Amazing Spicer Man?
Spicer.
Yes. I like The Amazing Spicer Man.
This is all good.
Or Spicer Man 3.
Well, we have to have Spicer Man too.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
No, because you're very much in danger if you do that.
Okay.
Of making Leonard Part 6. You're not very far from that.
Okay. Yeah. I forgot.
And that has many negatives.
I forgot about Leonard Part 6. Is that Bill Cosby?
I was about to go there
Even
too.
better.
But dude,
Leonard Part 6.
I don't think I ever saw
There's a
Leonard
reason
Part
you
6.
don't remember the first 5. I was going to go see a movie called Leonard, and then Bill Cosby handed me a drink, and when I woke up, I was watching Leonard Part 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, that movie name is so appropriate. I didn't even realize. All right.
Stop being pretentious, Casey. Stop
All
being
right.
pretentious
Well,
about
I'm
those
pretentious. I'm pretend. I'm gonna.
Oh, here we go. Someone has the idea that there's $1 million.
Which is literally $1 million idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get behind that idea.
Yeah.
That's a legit idea.
All right.
Leonard Part 6. Maybe we have to watch that on stream.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, I think when I heard about the movie, I was like, okay, that's my kind of movie. And then the more I heard about it, I was like, okay, they really fucked this up really bad.
Haven't there been a couple movies like that like promise to be? Well, I guess Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai is actually good.
And sort of delivers a little bit. I wouldn't say it's necessarily delivers everything I would have wanted out of that. But I didn't know, by the way, that was supposed to be the sequel to Big Trouble in Little China or some shit like this.
It's the other way around.
Or Big Trouble is supposed to be a sequel to that?
Yeah.
That was news.
I mean, I think it turned into a super different movie in the process of being made, right? But the original idea for it was Buckaroo Banzai 2. So,
all right.
Very sad.
Yeah, exactly. We can't watch Leonard 6 part 12. Pretentious Jam 2018 would be kind of awesome because, like...
Dude,
but that
every
would
indie developer...
I was just going to say, that would basically just be like
doing...
any other game jam. Yeah. All right, let's get this going.
All right.
So we remembered which bronze... are there multiple of these? That's cool. I like that attention to detail. That's pretty cool. Right? I like that. He probably sat there and typed like 50
do
of
that
those.
to the model.
All right.
That's a very interesting first line of a conversation.
All right, that's fair. What?
Got to get an invitation.
What? How am I not? I'm a fucking VIP.
Because you're not the most famous inventor in New York.
I was supposed to have VIP tickets to this. I'm suing the Fire Festival.
Yes.
You leave the expansive hall for a much more intimate space. Okay.
Okay, I bet the investor being massaged has an invitation in his pocket, and it's sticking out of the pocket.
Going right on back. Oh, nope. What? Could you stop by the receptionist in the investor lounge? Yes, I could.
Okay.
So the investor lounge is where again? We have not been there, so it's somewhere off to the east or something.
Or the west, or whatever. Go to the massage room, though.
Oh, I'm going for the fucking massage, my dude. Everyone's talking to me here.
I hope this game isn't timed like Deadline or something. I don't think it is.
I don't
but
think
it gives a little bit of that feeling.
It's starting to seem that way because there's a lot of activity happening. Okay, that's all fine. So, wait.
One more.
Yeah.
Yeah, west.
Yep, you are like fucking... It's like you design games for a living.
Yeah, look at the coat.
It's like right there.
Take the badge. All right.
Oh wait,
No, that's not.
but
No,
it's
go
not an
find
invitation.
Pamela. No, that's going to get you into the investor
Right.
area.
So should I go there now, or should I look at some stuff here?
Look at the Thaumistry.
Okay. What is the most aqua motor? We should look at that too, probably. Be it current to the water reservoir on top. Doesn't notice that you're looking at some quick trying to put a machine that runs on water instead of gasoline. Okay.
So I will note that the model who we talked to so far is not necessarily a booth babe because the gender has not been specified, I don't think. I think it is a very gender neutral model.
It just says they like clothes.
Yeah.
The console is in a steel cage, so you can't get a regular look at it, but you see that it is a complex machine full of switches, dials, and gauges. So doom for all Bodgers. Okay.
All right, great.
Is the cage like locked or something?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
All right, so we got to go south, and
Oh no!
well, you took too long, obviously.
I'm assuming investors just come in there periodically.
Oh, you have until the massage is
Is
over.
over. So we want to do it right away
Go
anyway.
north. I don't know if you need this yet.
Oh, we need it. So
We don't
we're
know
gonna
where
go
the investor
north and
land
then
is.
east probably, right?
Or west.
Hall of Transportation, VIP
Oh,
National
east.
Lounge to the east. See
Go
what I'm
in,
saying?
go in the VIP.
I'm
investor
trying to
lounge.
read the color text, my dude. The largest exhibit is the full-scale restoration of a Civil War steamboat. You're missing the fucking majesty.
I want to go in the lounge.
You're
because
missing
they're
the
gonna
majesty.
chase us.
Roman chariot, racing car, helium blimp. There's some serious shit happening here.
You're gonna blow up the blimp.
There are
Pilot
booths
the
to the
blimp
south
to
and
the
the north.
thermometer.
South and the
burn
north,
it.
or there are booths. The rotunda's to the west. Okay.
East.
Okay. Good afternoon. I don't believe we've met. Well, we have now, Pamela. And I'm sad to tell you that unless you're wearing a vested badge, you can't go there. Well, guess what?
Wear the
Wear a
badge.
badge.
Okay, ask Pamela about schedule. Anaphylaxis her. And then go east. Well, we don't care about that yet. So just go north
Okay.
and do the schedule thing.
There's also, I guess, like, we didn't go to those two booths.
We haven't gone anywhere, dude. There's the whole GDC is here.
But those are
Okay.
accessible.
The smell-o-vision technology could be being shown. You know, the Oculus Rift could be here.
I'm looking here. Metalift booth. You find a man tinkering with his invention.
What are you doing?
Wow,
You
so
promised the
I've
lady.
never seen you. You know, I didn't promise her. The game promised her. He makes some adjustments until the machine's back to normal. My name is Malcolm Douglas, and my invention is a teleporter. Okay. Try it out. Okay. Can I take his wallet?
Examine the schedule.
pretty
See if
good.
it changed. It's like the fly.
All right.
That is non-specific schedule.
Can I just take it?
Well, you got to take one of the discs. Take platform. All right, see you later, man. All right.
Darn.
All right. Just give the
Bye,
schedule
man.
to the lady. Give the schedule to the lady, man.
Mirror image booth. Two beautiful women, obviously twins, are setting up their booth. One of them knows you and says, "Oh, hi, sorry we're not set up yet, but I can tell you about mirror image technologies. Under this is my sister Jody. We have invented a machine that can duplicate anything."
Investor badge.
You look at the machine. See? See, I'm exploring and I'm finding the shit. You look at the machine, it's about the size of, okay, show me how it works.
Okay, so we have to find a lab coat.
Okay, so we need a lab coat.
Is the coat in the massage place a lab coat?
I wouldn't assume so. I think that's a jacket.
Well, we'll see.
Ooh.
Go north.
Who were supposed to get this to? The
Mhm.
lady here.
Give schedule.
The docent.
Give schedule.
The ceremony is scheduled for right after the opening speeches, and afterwards they'll announce the winner of the innovation contest. Okay, she drops the schedule into her purse and looks at you thoughtfully as a train to decide whether she can trust you. Wonder if I can ask her for another favor. Oh.
Turn off the tea water automation. Yeah, we'll get you a copy. All right.
It didn't like my colorful language.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know where we would get a lab coat yet, but I suppose we need to be a little bit more.
Let's go look at the coat.
Trapping you away from the basket, you're next to her. Okay, machines. Alright. And did we go? We can't go anywhere else because they're locked at the moment.
Alright.
Right?
Yeah. Go check out the coat. Open up the pod in the basement so you can travel outside the museum. All right, go to the lab coat store. Go to the zoo and get a lab coat. Lab coat.
So it doesn't tell you how many points you could score?
No, it does.
Where?
Oh wait, in the upper right.
Oh. We're 25% of the way
I
there.
know, we're good at this game.
This game is $15, by the way.
Okay.
It's a crazy fucking game.
You know, if you divide that by the number of words, it's really not very
That's a
much
good
per
point.
word.
That's a good point. And to be fair, a book costs $15 and isn't even interactive, so.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so
Get the lab coat from the zoo technician.
This is either reptile house, fuck yeah, popcorn truck. And this is a different map, right? Yeah, so we got all kinds of good shit going here. I'm gonna go east first.
Anaconda. Wait, what happened to our other... I guess that's all we have. Wait, we have open bars from Alcatrazza. Which means we could get that machine. It's just we don't want to do it in front of the lady.
That's a good point. Well, technically an open bar is more like when you don't have to pay for the drinks, right?
Yeah. Also, we can slow down the guy. We can slow down the massage therapist. Or no, we slow down the egg timer. And then
The
you
problem
have
is that hasn't been our problem, has it? Because you think we just slow it down and then there's enough time?
I think it's...
Probably duplicate the badge.
it's probably an if statement, but you slow down the thing, you get the badge, you bring it over to the thing, you duplicate it. That probably takes, maybe the machine isn't instant.
And that's what gives you enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think that's it, right?
You want
We
to?
just go into the snake pit, right? Or is there anything else?
I don't know. All right, so slow down the cobra.
Can we just explode it?
No, it's an endangered cobra, and you didn't get explode.
Yeah, fill with gas.
That's a different, I think.
Oh.
I don't know where we got that, but. Yeah, slow it down. Okay, take the coat. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the place. Give her the coat. Dude, the museum's gonna open? Not really, but
You sure we didn't have to X the cobra?
maybe. I mean, maybe you get a spell. All right. All right, just go back to the popcorn truck. I believe is your pod.
Probably.
Yeah.
Does it even say where we are? Path. We just have to find where.
Just go east and then south. Yeah.
But which doesn't. So you're saying I can go north? Oh. Okay.
It tells you.
South American Mammal House.
Belongs in a museum. All right. Let's save just in case. It feels like you can't lose this game, but we haven't ever saved. We have an autosave.
Enter save name. Uwe J. Malmsteens. Is it I? I don't remember this mix.
No, I think it's EEN.
Okay. Steens Rising Force.
Okay. So we got to figure out how to use the copier, and then get the badge. We got to slow down the egg timer.
So they are just copies, like they're not actually.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Different people.
All right. So
You want us to do the thing?
well, we don't know how to copy the thing.
That'll be fine.
We got to use the copier. look at the timer now. Alright. Alright. Inventory, or what's the spell called? Is it? All right, just take the thing.
That is Stiphood.
East. North, and then what? North, west, south, west. Duplicate badge. Yes, we want the original one. All right. Now wear the badge. There we go.
So we have a spell for open bars, but we cannot have an open bar.
Well, cast that spell on the vending machine. Right? Because I bet it's
Vending machine? Oh, isn't
it's one of the things where the little
Yeah.
curly boppers.
The only other person who looks remotely interested is a young investor with a cast on his foot. We see on a couch in a pile of brochures and reports. Okay. So that's probably relevant as well. So which one do you want?
The open bars. No. Oh, I think squeeze maybe. Well, let's look at the machine, I guess. Well, I don't think we have a thing to fix error 42. Oh. Amnesia, the machine. See, because it could have been like a memory read error.
Could have though.
I'm just saying. Okay. Just talk to the broken foot guy. He has $1 million idea.
He does have $1 million ideas. He literally just said he wanted to hear about socially responsible inventions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you get more socially responsible than a thing to teleport medical supplies.
All right. Look, I think we need to get. So look at the location again.
We're supposed to be trying to find a report, right?
Yeah. Alright. Read it. Can you read it? Different from examine. Okay. We never looked at her book, by the way. So
Whose book?
Pamela's book.
Stefanski.
Yes.
Well,
I don't think that's a good idea. Oh. Gotta get the yarn.
where did the yarn go?
I don't know, look at the investors. These investors are very evil.
So we can't do any spells in that room because of the weird device,
Right.
right?
Yeah. I know what's going on. This game is like a Sue Grafton book, where this is the game where all the spells start with A, and the next game all the spells will start with B.
So this should have been called A is for Thaumistry,
Yes.
and the next one would be called like B is for Thaumistry.
Yes,
Okay.
that's exactly. It's exactly the idea.
All right. So honestly, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to look for yarn.
I don't know. We can go back there and just wait and see if anything happens. Ask the investors for yarn. We got to find yarn. Maybe go back in the investor lounge.
Where would we find yarn?
I don't know. Maybe we can go west now from there. Look at the computer, man. Oh, it's a spell, dude.
His middle name?
Yeah.
I think it's Alva,
Yeah.
right? what to do about that, right? That's his name.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Type it on the computer.
We could go to the zoo.
Oh, yeah? Someone says if we stretch out the anaconda really thinly, we could knit with that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's not an actual anaconda, it's just a word. But that cobra,
The cobra, yeah.
we could.
Yeah. I wonder if we can say go to zoo. Nope. Very sad. Alright. Out of that crap.
These alpacas or something?
We gotta make some yarn.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Gotta, okay. So we gotta do the carrot dispenser and then get the brush when they're enthralled by the carrots. Or we could go this.
What?
No, we want to brush the hair and then take the hair and knit it to yarn and then put some maple syrup on the yarn and make a mustache out of it. What? Well, the brush is nailed to the wall anyway. So I bet they rub themselves against the brush. Look, examine the brush, see if there's hair in it. Oh, it's for noses. Okay, whatever.
Well, wait a minute. There's more rooms here as well.
Yeah. All right. All right, well, let's see what's in the other rooms, man.
All right.
You gotta take some pellets too. All right. Check out that closet. We don't have a way to make light spell. Maybe that's what the animal is in front of. So since all these spells end in A also, I wonder if this game does a loom at the end.
Yeah, that could be.
Will that make it hungrier?
Yeah, I was hoping, but it doesn't look like it.
Alright. So is it the white animal blocking? No, the brown animal blocking you. Well, you gotta shoot the brown animal. Yeah, read the sign.
Wow, this game like encourages you to like
Yes!
shoot animals with BB guns.
Yes. Alpaca. All right. That couldn't have guessed that. Summon an alpaca. Okay, that's quality.
Nope.
Go to the kids with the pellets and summon an alpaca.
Over here?
Yeah.
Nope.
Alright, well, we need to get a light source. So we gotta go back to the other freaking place.
Why is there a mirror in that room?
Because you're gonna get an invisibility spell and you cast it on the llama. And then the llama will be frightened. So it can't see itself. Llama.
Alright.
North. 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 Yeah. Whoa.
What is happening? Is this a bug? I think this is a bug.
Alva the Aquamotor. Man.
That was bad.
Alva, the Aqua. Maybe you can use the scroll wheel on the mouse. I don't know. Turn it off.
I don't get it.
I don't either. Alright, well, there you go. We gotta get some water to pour in the aqua motor. Of course, you can't get water from the drinking fountain in the convention hall. You have to go to the city dam and get a cup and hold it under the... You gotta open the dam and hold the cup under the flood control dam number 3.
Can we get some food?
Yeah, we can do that.
This is not very good.
I like the writing. It's alright.
The writing's better, yeah.
Yeah, the gameplay so far,
There's just not much to do.
well, it's just tell you the spell and then use the spell, and then there's a very obvious dependency graph that's forcing you to walk between the areas.
Except there's almost no dependency graph. It's more like there's just one thing to do and it won't even open.
Yeah. Well, maybe, so he said
know?
more places, right? So maybe this is a place where it opens up. So maybe after we get some food and come back.
We'll just crush it the whole time.
I will say our score is 40 out of 100.
Yeah.
So far, really, we've gotten almost 3 points per dollar. That's what I'm saying.
That's a good point.
Like, all right, folks, we're gonna get tacos, and then we may stream again. We may not, because
Tacos?
who can predict what we're gonna?
How did they know we're getting tacos? Are we getting tacos?
I don't know. Are we getting tacos?
Probably not.
I'm like lazy enough that I don't want to go up to like Broadway to get tacos, which is the only place I know that has good tacos.
You know of a place that has good tacos?
Yeah, the
Tacos Guaymas?
no.
Taco Gringos.
No. What's the place called? Am I going to look this up on a map? You know
The Tacolium.
You know the place that I'm talking about.
Pollos Hermanos?
No. Why do you not understand what I'm talking about without me having to?
Because
Explain.
I don't really know where you get tacos. I've never seen you get tacos here, so how would I guess?
Broadway.
They say the taco lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in your hair.
Tacos Chukis,
Ah, Taco Chukis.
or however you say that.
I know which time.
That place is good, dude.
Okay.
They only sell like 3 things on the menu.
So we like the pineapple ones?
No, I
Okay.
don't think so. I don't think they have pineapple.
Yeah, pork and pineapple one.
It's like
Or they used
this crappy wooden
to. Yeah, I've been there.
place with like tattoo
Yeah, yeah.
shops, and you go
Yeah.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a second one of those too, isn't there?
Oh, I don't know.
My eyes all effed up. Look up Taco Chukis and see. I thought they opened a second location.
That could be.
That was their first one. My eyes shooting it.
832 Dexter Avenue North,
Yep.
which is closer to where you live than here. It's not that far, actually.
Where is that?
We could go there. Dude, that's like
That's got to be close.
right at Lake Union.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
that's
like
gotta be
walkable.
close. All right, let's go get it.
All right. All right, everyone. We're going to chuck it.
I'm gonna save the game first. Save the game.
You don't trust the autosave?
as Ingve J. Momstein's
Bill Cosby
hit
adventure.
single Crystal Ball. Oh, I can't do that. because it's ran out of characters. Actually, yeah, Leonard Part 6, starring Bill Cosby.
Okay, so we have to, before we close this out,
All right.
is this still a web browser back here? Can I Control T? Let's go to YouTube.
Is there a trailer for Leonard Part 6?
There must be, right? Oh, they have the whole
That's
movie.
the actual movie.
But we can't do that on Twitch.
How about just scene from Leonard Part 6?
Well, I want the official
How about
trailer.
Siskel and Ebert's Leonard Part 6? Because
Oh,
that's...
no, here, we got the trailer.
Right.
All right. This is going to feed back into the mic. Sorry, everybody. Why is the trailer not playing? Oh, there we go.
He is the star of the highest rated series in television history. The winner of 4 1987 People's Choice Awards, including favorite all-time male entertainer. The best-selling comedian of all time on records.
You don't mean yes.
He's got America in the palm of his hand.
All right.
And now you've got him on video cassette.
But I have nothing to wear.
Your average tale of your not-so-average super spy.
Kill him!
Adventure so cool. You can taste it. America's living room legend, Bill Cosby.
How'd you get on this tape?
In Leonard Part 6, on video cassette, only from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video.
So what else is new?
Well,
That's
if that doesn't
that's a
sell it for
quality
you, I don't
trailer.
know what will.
Yes.
If that does not whet your appetite for action adventure.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Maybe some fluorodiazepam will.
We'll do some Thaumistry Part 6 later on.